So let's begin with our centering. So taking a good comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall as we root down into the seat bones, lengthening upward through the crown of the head as we ground down into the earth. And from that place, lengthening upward, tall through the crown of the head, creating that long open spine and tuning into the natural flow of breath as it rises and falls by itself. And allowing this awareness to draw you more deeply inward as you connect to your inner landscape and all that is happening on the inside. Starting with the sensations, let's take a moment to scan the body, starting at the top of the head and very slowly passing your attention down as you connect all the different sensations that you're feeling or sensing, noticing that. And making mental notes of those areas that stand out for you. And coming to your breath as you witness the natural flow as the breath comes in and as the breath goes out. Simple conscious awareness, noticing all the different aspects of the breath. Is it deep, shallow, warm or cool? Does it travel? Does it create any sensations? Now gradually beginning to deepen the breath, working with full expansion from the belly to the ribs to the chest as you fill the side body and back body, thinking of this breath as being three-dimensional. So working with full expansiveness right to the top of the breath. And just when you think you've filled your lungs, take another sip to fill even more. And as you exhale, coming down to the bottom of the breath, and just when you think you've emptied, push just a little more air out. And let's take about 4 more just like that, inhaling right to the top. Expand and take another sip. And exhale, emptying right down to the bottom of the breath. And a gentle push. Again, inhaling right to the top of the breath. Taking another sip. And exhale. all the way to the bottom and fully empty. 3 more cycles, just like that. Excuse me. Filling to the top of the breath, full expansion. And exhaling to the bottom of the breath, gentle contraction, fully emptying. As you inhale, brighten the inner body, fully expand. And as you exhale, allowing the breath to leave the body, ushering out tension, ushering out anxiety or stress. Last 2 cycles. Breathing right to the top of the breath, full expansion, and 1 more sip. And exhale, emptying. Right down to the bottom, empty, empty, empty. And allow the natural flow of breath to find its rhythm once again. When you're ready, we're going to come to standing at the top of your mat. And as mentioned in the email, if you can grab a chair, if you haven't got one, we're just going to be using the top of the chair. So just the edge of the chair. You can also use the edge of a sofa or even a wall. Anything that you can kind of use as a leverage to root down into your hands. Okay, so before we go to the chair, let's find our mountain pose. So bringing the feet to about seat bone distance apart. So you want to have a straight line from your seat bones right down to your heels, or even your hip bones is a good measure, right down to your heels or your ankles. And then finding your perfect mountain. So we're going to stack the knees above the ankles, the hips above the knees, and the shoulders above the hips. And then we're going to find that natural place for the head as we lengthen upward through the crown, allowing a softness through the shoulders. And then we can bring the palms to face forward, finding equal weight between the heel and the ball of the foot. Now we'll start with some gentle breathing exercises as we move and stretch with the breath. So on the inhale, we'll rise up to the sky, take a gentle back bend. And on the exhale, coming forward, bend the knees, and you can come down as much as you can comfortably, touch the fingertips together, and let the head hang. Inhale, reach to the sky, opening the heart, lengthen through the waist, take a gentle back bend, and exhale, coming forward. Again, fully emptying the lungs and using the breath to guide the movement. So as you inhale, you feel the body opening and awakening. And as you exhale, feeling the body closing in, cocooning inward, releasing tension. Continuing at your own pace. Inhale to rise up, gentle back bend. Exhale, coming forward, gentle forward fold. 6 more cycles. Inhale, reach to the sky. Gentle back bend. And exhale, coming forward. releasing tension. Inhale, opening, bringing in that sunshine, feeling that magic flowing through the fingertips. Easing forward, touch the fingertips together. Opening to the sky and exhale, rounding. Engage your foundation as you feel that strength and power in the legs rooting you. Inhale, open. Exhale, coming forward. And we'll take our last cycle of breath here. Inhale, rise. Gentle back bend, and exhale back to the heart. Taking a moment here to connect, noticing the residual effects of the breathing and the movement combined together. Good. Now, keeping your mountain pose position, we're going to work with some side bending. If you like here, you can use a block between your upper inner thighs, but it's not necessary. I'll demonstrate with the block. Okay, so giving the block a little bit of a squeeze here. Again, this is not necessary, but it does help you to activate and keep the pelvis grounded and centered. So now reaching to about shoulder height, we're going to bring the palms to face each other. So what we're going to do here is draw the shoulders back, keeping the shoulder blades strong on the upper back. Then reaching to the sky. And as you reach, keep that activation in the shoulder area. Lengthen the waist. Reach through the fingertips and activate the fingertips, feeling that magical energy in the fingertips. Now when you're ready, on the exhale, we're going to come over the right side. So exhale, coming over. Now as you come over, that top arm is going to want to come forward. Now see if you can draw that arm back behind you as you come across. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, over. Keep the arms lengthening up toward the sky. Inhale, reach, really lengthening that waist, being cautious not to draw the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, coming over. Good, and continue. Inhale, rise. Exhale, over. Inhale, rise. Exhale, over. Let's take about 6 more cycles. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Really lengthening that exhalation. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Inhale, reach to the sky, lengthening the waist, and exhale, coming over. Coming back up to the sky. On the exhale, relax the arms back down at your sides. And gently rolling the shoulders back, bringing some gentle shoulder rolls, awakening the shoulder girdle. And a few nice full breaths. Bringing the arms forward now. Good. Now if you have a block here, you can release your block and then gently swaying the body side to side. Bringing some twisting into the spine. Good. Okay. So now we're going to come to the top of the chair. So we're going to use the chair to press down. So we're going to anchor the arms with the chair. So coming into your mountain pose feet, we'll start by stepping the right foot back. So take a long, wide lunge. So we're going to come into a lunge. Now the back heel is lifted, as though we're about to lift off almost. So we're lifting, but not lifting the foot. So we're kind of lifting that heel up rather than down. So your thigh is lifted and then we're grounded into the front foot. Now when you're ready, we're going to press down into the chair and lift the heart to the sky. So essentially we're lengthening through the waist area, we're opening through the front line of the body, creating a little back bend. Now as you root down into the chair, lift the heart, lift the crown of the head as you lengthen through the top. From your foundation, lift the crown of the head, that little ribbon on the crown of your head lengthens, and breathe. We're going to keep the knees straight over the toes here, making sure that knee's not coming in. We're going to take about 3 or 4 more big full breaths here. Good. Now stepping forward, we'll walk that out. And a deep cleansing breath. And stepping the left foot back, same thing. Ground down into the ball of the foot. Lift the back heel, lift the back thigh, and sink into the front knee. Whoops. Slippy mat. So grounding into the feet, engage the inner thighs. Feel your connection to your groundedness. And then lift as you root down into the chair. From your foundation, lift the heart, lengthen through the crown. That little ribbon on the crown of your head lifts, and breathe. So as you feel this connection to your foundation, you'll gently lift the waist, lengthen upward through the heart, expanding upward, working with your root to rise action. Take 3 more big breaths. Good. On your next breath, step forward and walk it out. And taking your hands to your hips, we'll slowly swirl the hips around in big circles and then switch directions. Good. Okay, now taking your hands back to the top of your chair, I'm going to step back quite far back. Now you may need to adjust this once you get into it, because you want to be about your arm's length away from the chair. So from your shoulder to your hands, ground down, feet in mountain pose position, engaging the 4 corners of the feet, Now keeping the legs strong and rooted so they're not passive, they're engaged, working with muscular effort. Now draw the shoulders onto the upper back, just as you would in downward dog. Let the heart soften down like a hammock. Fully exhale. And breathe. Now we're engaging into the chair. Again, this is not a passive stretch, so we're engaging into the chair. We're keeping the shoulders on the upper back and then softening the heart. So we have that balance between muscular effort and organic softening energy. Take another 4 to 6 cycles of breath here. And on your next exhale, easing the body forward as you soften head, neck, and shoulders, coming into a gentle forward fold. Now here, consciously soften and relax all the muscles in the lower back area. And at the same time, engage the inner thighs just as though we have the block there. Let the head hang heavy, give the head a little shake. Let's release tension from head, neck, and shoulders here. Deep, full breath in through the nose, out through the mouth as you draw the heart toward the toes. Good. Now reaching back, interlace the fingers, or alternately you can take a face cloth or anything to hold on to behind you. Okay, so lacing the fingers, let's reach to the sky, draw the heart toward the toes, lengthen the arms, and breathe. Three more big breaths. On your next inhale, bend deeply, release the hands. Let the arms dangle in front as you very slowly make your way back up to standing, engaging the strength and power in the legs. And gently rolling the shoulders back. Good. And a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Okay. So now bringing the arms in front of you, coming into eagle arms, we'll cross the right arm over the left, bringing the hands to touch, or alternately you can lock the thumb and the finger here, finding a way to hold this. You can also use your face cloth here to hold. We're all shaped differently. We all have different things going on with our shoulders and our arms. So finding a way to hold this where you can have the arms stacked. Now lifting the elbows as they rise up toward the sky, we're going to round through our back. So just turn sideways here so you can see what that might look like. So lifting the elbows up and then rounding through the back body. So all we're going to do here is very slowly roll down. Feet can be a little wider than mountain pose here. So slowly rolling down, relax head, neck, and shoulder. We'll do that 2 more times. Lifting the elbows as you come up. Exhale, rounding down. Inhale, rising up. Lifting the elbows up. And one last time, rounding down. And coming back up. Lifting the elbows. And then widen the arms. Reaching the fingertips away from each other. Lift the heart to the sky. And then we'll switch sides. Crossing the left over the right. Bringing the palms to touch or finding a way to hold that in your body. Lift the elbows and round through the back. And we'll slowly roll down on the exhalation, easing forward. And inhale to come back up. Lifting the elbows to the sky. Exhale, rounding back down. Inhale, rising back up, lifting the elbows. And exhale, back down. Inhale, rise. Coming back to center and opening the arms. As you draw the fingertips away from each other, lengthen your wingspan, lift the heart, and breathe. Now give yourself a big hug and a deep breath. Breathing into the back of the heart. 2 more just like that. And opening the arms one last time, drawing the fingertips away from each other. Big full breath and hugging yourself the opposite way. And 3 big breaths right into the back of the heart. Good, and release and shake it out. Good. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to make our way down to our mat. And if you like here, you can get comfy. Take a blanket under your back. And give yourself a big hug as you draw in the knees. Gently rocking from side to side. Allowing yourself to just melt into the mat. Now, dropping one leg down, I'm going to reach the foot to the sky, and we're going to reach for either our ankle. Let the knee drop out beyond the shoulder so the knee comes out. So we can hold on to our ankle here, or if it's accessible, reaching for the baby toe side of the foot. Now, the leg that's bent, you can either straighten it out if that's accessible, or you can keep it bent. Very gently drawing the knee down. We're going to hold this for about 4 big breaths. Good, and lowering the foot down, and we'll straighten both legs out in front, reach the arms up over the head. Take a deep full body stretch from the belly button to the toes, all the way up to the fingertips, and then we'll switch to the other side. Reaching for the ankle, let the knee drop out to the side so we can find the ankle or the baby toe side of the foot. Drawing that knee down and breathe. And again, you can have your knee bent or straight. Four big full exhales as you allow that knee to draw downward toward the earth. Good. On your exhale, lowering the leg down, reach the arms up by the ears, take a deep full body stretch. Good. And here we'll take our cushion or bolster and place it underneath the seat, coming into a supported bridge. Allowing yourself to find center on your prop. And then we'll take the feet to about mat distance apart and the arms up by the ears or bent in cactus here. Drawing the knees in one at a time, nice and slow, and just allowing the natural flow of the breath. So finding that smoothness in the movement and smoothness in the breath. Taking your last 3 or 4 more. Good, and coming back to center. Now here, we can either rest with the knees bent, or if you like, you can lift the feet to the sky, coming to a supported shoulder stand. Allow yourself to just drink in that prana, the life force energy as it flows towards your heart, your thyroid, helping to tone those areas, your throat, your brain, helping us with our mental clarity and focus, our intuition, fueling those areas with breath and all that wonderful prana we created in our practice so far. So just taking about 3 or 4 full breaths here. And on your exhale, if the feet are in the air, we'll bring them down. If the knees are bent, we'll begin to slowly straighten the legs out. And take about another 3 to 4 long breaths here as you allow the pelvis to gently tilt forward as you breathe. Soften and relax the lower back. Good, and coming back to bent knees. When you're ready, we'll slide the prop out from underneath and ease the body down to the mat. And again, drawing the knees in toward the chest. Gently rocking side to side as you massage the back body. And a deep cleansing breath. And taking the hands to the knees as you stir the knees around. And then switching directions. Good. And placing the feet down, taking a moment of observation. Just noticing whatever is arising for you on the inner landscape. And when you feel ready, we'll come into our final relaxation, taking blanket on top, a rolled up blanket under your neck, and a face cloth or an eye pillow over the eyes for darkness, and a little bit of weight on the forehead is very helpful for relaxing the nervous system. So taking all of your goodies, what I would recommend is to bring the feet apart with the toes pointed away and the arms away from the body with the palms facing up. Nose pointed up toward the skies so that we keep our spine in proper alignment here. Taking your time as you find your position. And once you have found your relaxed Shavasana, begin to breathe and soften as you let go of the weight of the physical body, allowing the body to settle and almost melt into the mat. With each exhalation, the body releases any tension or worry, stress, anything you may be holding on to that you're ready to let go of. Allowing each breath to guide you more deeply into your relaxed, calm, and conscious state. Carefully scanning the body as you start from the feet and slowly pass your attention all the way up the ankles, the shins, the calves, softening and relaxing each body part along the way. The knees, the thighs, the hamstrings, the hips, the belly, the entire back body, a softening through the heart, the chest, as you allow the gentle flow of breath to expand and contract. Moving the awareness up to the neck, relaxing neck, throat, face, including the chin, cheeks, the mouth, the tongue, nose, eyes, temples, eyebrows, forehead, and the entire scalp area softened and relaxed. Bringing attention to the crown of the head, visualizing a beautiful white light pouring in. And as it pours in, it infuses each cell in your body with vitality and healing. Conscious peace envelops your entire body as you float in this conscious awareness, allowing the body to integrate as the mind observes with pure peace and pure conscious awareness. Deepening the breath. As you become aware of the weight of the body on the mat. Wiggling fingers and toes. And taking a gentle, long morning stretch and a big yawn. And gently easing over onto your right side, taking some time for grounding and centering. And when you feel ready, slowly transitioning to any comfortable seated position as you maintain your attention inward. Taking a deep, full breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Placing palms together at heart center. Taking a brief moment here to share all of our good vibrations with someone special in your life. And Let's bow to the divine light that shines from each one of us, connecting us as one. Namaste. I wish you a beautiful, lovely day. Enjoy the rest and keep this with you always. Don't let anyone take it away.